So, hi students, today we are going to learn Form 2, Chapter 2, and today is 20th January 20 and 21, the most weird year ever. I mean, at least it's not war, it's just MCO, and it's not war. So, this chapter we are going to learn about ecosystem. Okay, so we can see the word again here, eco and system. So we already know what is system, right? You know what is system. I mean, everyone know what is system. Computer system, your body system, your digestion system, your whatever system. What does it mean by eco? So the word eco actually from the Greek word is called oikos. It means house. But as you know, as many years pass by, the definition turns. So from Greek it turns to Latin, eco, and then to French, eco, and then from what we learned, eco actually means not harming the environment, not harming the environment. So, but I'm going to write here like very weird, not harming the environment system. Eco basically means the environment. What is an ecosystem? So we can say in a simple terms, we can say that, okay, it is a biological community of interacting organisms and the physical environment. Because just now we learned from the previous chapter, biodiversity is more towards the variety of living things, correct or not? More towards insects, more towards the animal, the plants, but there is not much of how do I say habitat, the interaction between habitat. So we learn chapter 1 we learn a lot about living things, and chapter 2 we want to learn living things and their house habitat, ecosystem, their house or the environment. Or the definition is it's a biological community interacting organism and their physical environment. So chapter 1 we know got cat, got dog, got mango tree, apple tree. Chapter 2 we want to learn, okay, now mango tree and monkey, what is the relationship? A mango tree and worm, what is the relationship? A wolf and a lion, what's the relationship? A wolf and a dog, what's the relationship? A wolf and sheep, what's the relationship? A lot of relationship that we want to talk about. So this whole chapter we want to talk about their relationship. Oh, let's look at this one. So Perhilatan is one of the government bodies. It's quite big. Carried out to control the population, the monkey population. Here didn't say, but I think the monkey population is too many monkey already. Correct? Sometimes you have too many monkey is a problem. Too many dog in the street is a problem. Too many people in KL also is a problem. It will cause social problem. It will cause not enough. It will cause traffic jam. Too many things of something is not good. But this one is too many monkey. Of course, there's a conflict means not good lah. Like you want to fight because you got conflict. So human fight with monkey, correct or not? Maybe because we also want the place to stay and monkey also want the place to stay. In fact, only last week I read a news about a monkey attacking a child. You know, this thing always happen in kampong because the monkey just jump into the room and bite the baby. Only like 1 month old. The monkey like to bully the baby. So a few years back, I read before a monkey bite until death the baby. So this thing happened. So there's a conflict between human and monkey. So, but of course, KL, we don't have this thing. It only happen in kampong. So the method usually in the program was sterilization. What is sterilization? So sterilization means you you do something to stop the reproduction. I mean, in Chinese word, we call it 閹咗佢啊，閹咗佢. But you don't cut the whole thing, you know. It doesn't mean like last time, the guy you don't want him to have the baby, you cut the thing. It's not that bad. Is after they do after they cut it, you still can have the relationship male and female, but just you don't have baby. Correct or not? Maybe I can draw out a bit XX XX XXX here. So this is the, but later chapter we'll learn. Okay, this is the guy female part, and this is the thing that produce sperm. Okay, this is the thing that produce sperm. So there's a cable, wire, something like that lah. So this cable will go up first lah. It won't go down lah. It will go up, do something. So what the doctor do is they want to cut here. They cut the pipe, not the pipe lah. It's the vessel lah. They cut it and they tie it. So because they will cut this part, so the sperm can no longer go outside of the body. But the guy still can pee. The guy still can sleep with his wife, and the guy still can enjoy relationship with his wife. But the guy cannot have baby anymore because the guy is sterilization. The guy is sterilized. Same like monkey. The monkey you also do like that lah. You cut here lah. You don't cut here lah. Cut here very pain die Nowadays you don't need to cut here already. Okay, you just do some minor operation. We cut it. Of course, girl also can, but guy is safer because guy, this organ is outside of the body. For girl, there's also the fallopian tube is inside the female body. So when you want to do the operation, it's more dangerous. So one day, if you guys are married and you don't want to have any more child, guys, you know what to do. You should do operation. Don't ask your wife to go to do the operation. But no need to do lah. Do means forever cannot have baby already. Okay, you cannot stick it back. No this thing. No stick back. Okay, so they sterilize the male monkey. Of course, it's a logical thing to do because it's safer and easier to do for a guy than for a girl. Sorry, I say wrong way. For a male, it's safer for a male to do the operation, sterilization operation, rather than the female. So the monkey population growth rate was studied. So they don't know whether this will lower down the population, but they still study. This is what we call science lah. Because you don't know if I sterilize 10 monkey, 100 monkey, 1,000 monkey, what is the effect of the growth? Go like that, go like that, go like that, or go up. It could go up one, you never know. Monkey from other people come, I don't know. Or one monkey go and sleep with all monkey can have all the baby, I don't know. So this is science we want to study. With this knowledge, we can do further research. With further research, we can control the monkey. Maybe we really don't want too many monkey. Too many monkey could be dangerous, correct or not? Too many monkey can attack you, right? Okay. So this is the relationship of monkey and human. So humans seem not to like monkey. Though they say monkey is your ancestor, right? Your grandfather is monkey. I don't believe that lah, but if you do, then okay lah. Okay, energy flow in an ecosystem. Okay, we want to study about energy flow. Energy flow. Energy flow from a pyramid. Let me see, is there any pyramid of energy? There's no pyramid of energy at here. So maybe I can draw a pyramid energy. Let's say this is a pyramid energy. Okay, let me find my ruler. Okay, it's something like this. Should I draw it here? I try to draw it here. Not enough space. This. this and this. For example, this for example. So we can see, for example, like this one is the producer. This one maybe I can say primary consumer, secondary consumer, and third tier consumer. Oh, I spelled wrongly. Tertiary. Hey, this word. Anyway, it's just direct consumer, for example. So, as you go up, the energy is getting lesser. Correct or not? As you go up, the energy is getting lesser. Lesser energy. Because energy is lost. Energy is lost through excretion. The animal lose here, move there. Respiration. All this consume energy. So as the energy is getting lesser and lesser as you go up, means up here there will be less animal. Compared to here, you can see plant must be more than primary consumer like insect, cow, chicken. Secondary consumer will be maybe like human or third tier consumer. So it's supposed to be like this, okay? Cannot be terbalik. Because as you go up, the energy is getting lesser. Again, why the energy is getting lesser? Due to energy loss. Energy loss in your, as I'm talking now, the energy is lost. Because now I'm breathing, the energy is lost by heat. Then we need to go to toilet, we berak. But the tai is the energy, you know. Correct now, the tai you simpan, later it can become gas, then it can become petrol. Correct or not? So that is also energy. So energy is lost. So, yep, so we want to study at the energy flow. So energy flow from light energy, I mean the main source. Why my highlighter like that one? Wait, let me fix my highlighter. Oh, here. Okay. Light energy. The main energy for the earth is the sun. Of course, we have a lot of energy. We have gravity energy, we have potential energy, we got hydro energy, we got chemical energy, we got sound energy, we got many energy. But the primary energy for the earth is the light energy. So the plant convert the light energy into the chemical energy. Where is the chemical energy stored? So of course we know the light energy is from the sun. And the chemical energy from the sun to the chemical energy. So it's stored in the plant, correct or not? Stored in the plant, in the leaf, correct or not? Then it grow, the tree grow. That is where the energy is, correct or not? Eventually, you can burn the tree if you want, and it still produce a lot of energy. We can easily calculate the energy depends on how much it can burn. That's why we call it calorie, right? How much heat it can produce through burning. For example, I got a rice and vegetable. So I got three things. For example, I got three things. I got vegetable. And then I have let's say rice, and I have chicken. Hey, why I cannot write one? So let's say this one will burn and it produce, let's say the heat that it produce only for you can burn it, you need to put it into the calorimeter, something like a container to calculate the calorie that it burn. So let's say 20 gram of vegetable you only burn, you can get 400 calorie. For example 400 calorie. Rice you also can burn correct or not? Rice can burn, right? I mean, you put the whole rice in your house and you put fire, you can burn, right? I'm not asking you to try, but you can imagine, okay? The rice can burn. So it will be 800 calorie because more fire. You want to compare like the whole house with vegetable and the whole house. Vegetable also can burn, correct or not? You just burn it burn it also can. Chicken, maybe I will get 1200 calorie. This is how we calculate the food calorie. Like you go to McDonald's, we say, wow, French fries got a lot of calorie. Yes, French fries got a lot of calorie because you can burn it and see. It produces a lot of fire. Rice is lesser, and vegetable and fruit. Orange also you can burn. People say orange cannot burn. Can. Only because it's more difficult to burn because inside got water. But if you put the whole house orange, and then you try to set the fire and the fire start to spread in the box container of orange, the orange still burn. Okay, so it's stored as the plant. From the sunlight energy is stored as the chemical energy for the plant, at the leaf, at the flower, at the woody stem, at the root. Through the process of photosynthesis, what Chinese we call it what? 咩光增作用啊? The chemical food is transferred to primary consumer and then to secondary, tertiary consumer in the food chain and food web. What is the difference between food chain and food web? Yeah, I mean, she copied from the net, but if you don't know, you can search the Google because Google is your teacher. I think it's really good. Okay, Google is very good. You are lucky because you have Google. During my time, we don't have Google. So when we do our research, we need to go to the library. You know how difficult or not to get information from the library? It's like, oh my God, you first you go to find the index, and then you find the book, and then you start to take all the book, and you start to find the pages, flip and flip and flip. It's very tedious. And now you can just Google, then even the book come out. Oh my gosh. Nowadays, different, totally different. Okay, a food chain is a basic network that shows a linear flow of energy from one trophic level to another trophic. This is called the trophic level. Okay, 1 trophic level, 2 trophic level, 3 trophic level. A food web is the combination of food chain. Or to put it simple, food chain is linear. Food web is combination of food chain. For example, grass eaten by grasshopper, eaten by bird, or grass eaten by locust and then go to eat by bird. So there are 2 food chain here. 1 food chain, 2 food chain. Food web is the combination of food chain. So if I want to draw a food web mixing these 2, what I can do is I just put the grass and then I put 2 arrow. Correct or not? 2 arrow. One is for grasshopper, one is for locust. Grasshopper and locust. So this and this is eaten by the bird. So this is a food web. It's like a web. Okay, it's like a web. Okay, again, so from here we already learned, right? We have producer, primary consumer, and decomposer, not the secondary consumer. Oh, it's here. Okay, so here the plant producer is organism. I mean, the exam will ask you what is a producer. So producer is the one that produces its own food by photosynthesis. Okay, so this plant is a producer. Primary consumer is the first person that eat the producer. So here they use a caterpillar. And from plant decomposer, okay, a decomposer is an organism that breaks down the dead animal and plant into simpler material or nutrient. This reaction is known as separatism. So why they want to put decomposer? Decomposer is like the bacteria, because if you die, put in the grave, who will eat you? The insect will eat you, right? The insect, the worm, it will eat away even your casket, your 2,000-3,000 casket. Also, the worm will start to eat your casket. So after dig out, only got bone only. You already disappear because the insect eat you. Why we want to put this in this chapter? Because this is also a relationship, correct or not? Human and the relationship of the dead animal, correct or not? So we and the worm also got relationship. The worm eat us, not we eat the worm, the worm eat us, correct or not? And that, okay, that I should draw, basically they should draw an arrow here lah. That then go to decomposer, and decomposer will help the plant, no? Help the plant. Oh yeah, now I know that why they don't want to draw arrow. Secondary consumer, like the bird, means secondary consumer is at here. Rice. Rice pula, what I'm talking about. Okay, decomposer is the bird. So the bird will be around at here, correct or not? Means the worm eat the grass, the bird eat the worm. Okay, so however, the kingfisher echolotes is a primary carnivore because it eats primary consumer such as snail, fish, tadpole, and shrimp. Okay, and we have the third-tier consumer. Usually, the third-tier consumer is the carnivore because it eats secondary consumer like tiger lah. Tiger cannot eat vegetable ma. Tiger only need to eat animal. Okay, either primary or secondary consumer. Okay, moving on. So this, here already got. Okay, so this example of food chain, just one line. Food web, there is a variation. Sometimes the question will ask, how many, I think this is like standard 5 or standard 6 question. How many food chain in this food web? Okay, so let's count how many food chain. Usually I just 1, 2, 3, 4 only, right? Got 5 ah? No lah, I cannot find 5. Where got 5? 4 only ma. No matter how I turn, I also think 4 only. So this food web is the combination of 4 food chain. And this one also show the energy flow. Some students start to confuse. Caterpillar eat the cabbage ma, so the arrow like that. Wrong lor. wrong already because it say like that eat, not like that eat. Because due to energy flow. Okay, this arrow doesn't mean eat, it also mean energy flow. The energy go to here, then the energy go to here, the energy go to here. So energy flow in the food web. So as I mentioned before just now, there is energy loss. Why energy loss? Let's say the question asks, if you still remember, why the energy loss? Okay, why energy loss? The answer is at here. Energy is lost because it's used by the organism to move out life process of respiration. Correct? So this one you get 1 mark. If the question asks 2 mark, I don't think it asks 2 mark because it's quite difficult. But if, oh yeah, why I cannot write one? Okay, so this one you get 1 mark. If the question is 2 mark, also energy is lost from the heat energy or chemical energy through digested food or feces. This is the 2 mark. Again, why energy loss? Energy is lost because the organism used to move and carry out the life process respiration. The point number 2, energy is lost for chemical energy through digestive food such as feces. Feces is tai, tai. Okay, so that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching this video and I see you next time. Bye bye.